Good morning everyone and welcome to the Oval for the second day of the fourth test match between Australia and New Zealand. New Zealand yesterday morning were put in by Australia to bat first and they ended the day on 211 for 5. We join the action now as Glenn McGrath bowls the first ball of the day to Brendan McCullum. And that's left alone through to Healy. Wrapped on the pad, a big shot from McGrath and the Australians, and the umpire agrees, yes, that was right in front. That's the early wicket Australia were looking for, and Brendan McCullum is out. LBW to McGrath for 22, and New Zealand are 213 for 6. Another big shout for LBW by Dennis Lillee and the Australians, but Richard Hadlee was well forward there and was outside the line of off stump. Dennis Lillee steaming in. Oh, that's another big shout, but oh, it's a no ball. Oh, so that can't be out. Let's have a look at the replay anyway. Would that have been out? Oh, it looks like it would have been. That's disappointing for the Australians. Yes, New Zealand are crawling along this morning. But Hadlee's got that one away. That's the first boundary for New Zealand today. Oh, that's been thumped through square leg. Another 4 for Hadlee. Last ball of the over from McGrath. Oh, and that's out. A little inside edge, and that bobbed up to Alan Border at short leg, and so Richard Hadlee is out. Caught Border, bowled McGrath for 10, and New Zealand are 232 for 7. Full toss from McGrath, and Vettori punches that one away for his first boundary. Vettori trapped on the back foot. That's a big shot from Warne, but did it spin back enough? The umpire says no. Oh, big shot from Gillespie and the Australians. What does the umpire say? No. Whoa, I want to see that replay. Let's have a look. That ball must have just struck Cairns outside off stump. Oh, nicely pitched up by Gillespie, but Cairns is up to the task and drives it away for 4. Well, that was only slightly short, but Cairns has pulled that one away for 4. He's the danger man for New Zealand. Vettori squirts this one away, and that will be 4. This is a nice little partnership now. Ball before lunch. I think that went through Vettori's legs. And that will be lunch on day 2. 77 runs scored in the session for the loss of 2 wickets. New Zealand have made it to 288 for 7. Let's have a look at the scorecard. Chris Cairns is still at the crease on 37 not out. He is the danger man for New Zealand. Australia will be wanting his wicket as soon as possible. Daniel Vettori also playing well, currently on 26. 3 wickets at the moment for McGrath, 2 for Dennis Lillee and 2 for Shane Warne. First ball after lunch now, Dennis Lillee into Chris Cairns, and he's whacked that one away. That's a nice start for the session for him. Whoa, Daniel Vettori missing out on a full toss. Oh, that's beautifully bowled by Dennis Lillee. The Australians appeal, but I don't think there was any bat on that. That's down to third man, and that will be 50 for Chris Cairns. A very valuable innings for New Zealand. Cairns on strike now to Warne, and he sweeps a full toss. Is that going to be 4? Yes, it is. Let's see how Warne responds to that. A little bit shorter, but Cairns is waiting on the back foot. He's punched that down the ground, and that will be 4 more. Yes, it's now a 90-run partnership between Cairns and Vettori, but that's a big shot from Warner, wrong of him around the wicket. What does the umpire say? Yes, that's out. Let's have a look at the replay. Yes, that ball pitching on leg stumps, spinning down the line. That's the end of a wonderful partnership, and Vettori is out. LBW to Warne for 34, and New Zealand to 322 for 8. Big shot from McGrath. Kansas, the wicket Australia are looking for, but the umpire says no. Let's have a look at the replay. Just outside off stump. Trent Boult on strike for the last ball of the over. He squirted that one away, down towards third man, and he's off the mark with the foot. That's a nice shot from Chris Cairns. He's punched that one away, and that's 4 more. And now he pummels McGrath down the ground. These are valuable runs for New Zealand. Looking for a single this ball. Ooh, past the edge, trying to run it down to third man. Oh, smash down the ground. Is that 6? No, just a 1 bounce 4. Australia have brought in the field. And Chris Cairns has punched that down the ground for 4. Well, what an innings this is turning into. Trent Boult survived the last ball of this one over. No, he can't. That's an inside edge, and that's bobbed up to Border at short leg. Yes, he's taken the catch. No problem at all. And Trent Boult is out. Caught Border, bowled Warne for 6. And New Zealand are 346 for 9. Chris Cairns looking good on 80, and he is joined by the last man, Shane Bond. It'll be interesting to see how Chris Cairns plays now. Oh, and he's absolutely hammered that one over cover for 6. What a shot! How is Gillespie going to respond from that? Oh, that's a good ball. That's probably going to be out. Let's have a look. The umpire says yes. Yes, let's have a look at the replay. That ball moving in, hitting Chris Cairns in front. Oh, what a shame for the Oval crowd here. That was a wonderful innings by Chris Cairns, but he's now out. LBW to Gillespie for 86, and New Zealand are all out for 352. And there is confirmation, 352 all out for New Zealand. Let's have a look at the scorecard. A brilliant 86 today from Chris Cairns, a wonderful exhibition of batting with the lower order. But we mustn't forget the contributions from yesterday, 67 from Glenn Turner and 59 from Kane Williamson in particular. The Australian bowlers, well, they'll be a little bit shell-shocked from Cairns' innings this morning, but Warne finished with 4 wickets for 98, 3 wickets for McGrath, 2 for Lillee, and the final wicket for Jason Gillespie. David Warner and Australia's makeshift opening batsman Adam Gilchrist are out in the middle. Let's see how they respond. That's a lovely ball by Trent Boult. That's the in-swinger. What does the umpire say? No. Let's have a look at the replay. That ball probably going down the leg side. Adam Gilchrist never opened in Test cricket before, but having to do the job today because of Australia's injuries. That's short, and Gilchrist has got it away. That's his first boundary and the first boundary for Australia. Well, that's out. Beautifully bowled by Hadlee. He's drawn the false stroke from Gilchrist. That's the early wicket New Zealand were looking for, and Adam Gilchrist is out. Caught and bowled Hadlee for 7, and Australia are 11 for 1. Ponting is very good on his pads. He's worked that one away through forward square leg, and that's 4. And that's tea on day 2. After 9 overs, Australia have moved on to 21 for 1, losing the wicket of Adam Gilchrist. Caught and bowled Hadlee for 7. Slightly short from Hadlee, and Warner's pulled that one away. That's his first boundary. Well, the New Zealanders are shouting for an LBW, but I think that ball pitched well outside leg stump. Yes. Trent Boult is getting some movement out there. That's another beautiful ball. The New Zealanders appealed. Did the umpire hear a nick? No, he didn't. Oh, an inside edge, but Warner has a thick bat, and that's run away for 4. Trent Boult will want to keep away from there. That's easy runs for Ricky Ponting. Oh, that's beautifully played by Ponting. He's a lovely player off the back foot. And that's 2 full from Trent Boult now. The pressure's slightly being relieved. Warner's got that one down the ground for 4 more. Oh, nicely bowled, slanting across Ricky Ponting. Oh, a beautiful shot. Ricky Ponting taking the half volley and whipping it through mid-on. Short, and Ponting latched onto that. He's got his eye in now. Run down to third man. Oh, and the fielder won't get it. That's 4 more. Nicely punched straight down the ground by David Warner. That's his 4th boundary. This has been a nice over by Shane Bond. Oh, that's it. Ponting on the pad. A big shout. What does the umpire say? Yes! Oh, that's the wicket New Zealand are looking for. They've got Ponting out again. LBW. Beautifully bowled by Shane Bond. And Ponting is out. LBW to Bond for 47. And Australia are 90 for 2. Steve Smith is off the mark with a lovely drive past mid-off. Edged, and what a catch by Stephen Fleming at first slip. Well, that's 2 wickets now for Shane Bond. He's really bowling well this evening, and Warner is out. Caught Fleming bowled Bond for 37, and Australia are 95 for 3. The 2 Steves now at the crease for Australia. Steve Waugh and Steve Smith now on strike. Oh, and he's worked that one down the ground past Williamson, and that's a lovely 4. He's so good on the onside. New Zealand need to keep away from there. Steve Waugh still on 0. Oh, but he's off the mark now. That's a lovely shot through mid-on. Last ball of Chris Cairns is over, and Steve Waugh's worked that one away. That's going to be another 4. This will be Daniel Vettori's last over of the day. Oh, and that's out. That's caught behind. Beautifully bowled by Vettori. They've got the crucial wicket of Steve Smith. Vettori punches the air in delight. Steve Smith is out. Caught McCullum, bowled Vettori for 17, and Australia are now 119 for 4. And that will be the end of play on day 2. Australia are 122 for 4. Let's have a look at the scorecard. 37 runs for David Warner opening the batting, just 7 for Adam Gilchrist. A nice innings of 47 by Ricky Ponting, but Steve Smith out late in the day for 17. New Zealand were wonderful. 1 wicket for Richard Hadlee, 1 for Daniel Vettori, and 2 for Shane Bond in an excellent spell at the end of the day. Well, New Zealand's day, you would have to say. A magnificent 86 by Chris Cairns earlier in the day brought them up to a decent first innings total of 352, and now they've taken 4 top-order Australian wickets for 122 runs, Australia are still 230 runs behind New Zealand. Well, what an interesting test match this is turning into. That's it from us. Do join us tomorrow for day 3, and bye for now.